Welcome back to Vintage Story Aura Fury Pendle, where life has changed a lot in a very short space of time. Arkan, as you know, has moved in to Pendle to build with me and to learn English, and he has brought two friends. He has brought Discoverer and Berzzerk, who have played on the Chrome Tech server in the past. Now look how life has changed. We had two little bloomeries. Discoverer has only been here for a couple of days. I was in the process of building a layout for a large geared windmill with going to be 4 windmills at the top. I came on to find out he had strapped a pulverizer to this set of windmills. They're going round like I don't know what. He is burning up loads of resources, gathering loads of resources too, and he's already made a fabulous magnetic iron. Isn't that absolutely super? He's made a fabulous meteoric iron anvil, and we've now got meteoric iron ingots. But look at this, guys. I had not heard of Discoverer and Berzzerk before, which surprises me, but Draka knows them. And when I said on the chat that they were joining me, Draka immediately said, "Oh my goodness, wait till you see what these guys will build." And I just thought, oh gosh, what's happened? And it so happens that they have already great ideas. We are going to build a witch's tower. I warned them before they came that Pendle is a witches community, and they are happy to go with that ethos and to build in accordance with it. In fact, I quite think they enjoy the challenge. So, as I said, life is changing a lot, and we are moving forwards at an incredible pace. So, guys, watch this space. Welcome back to Pendle on Aura Fury, and it's summer, which is lovely. I've got a bit more extra daylight, which is great, and there's a project I want to try. So I'm going to go round Pendle and set off. Is that a drifter? I'm sure it is. We're sort of inundated with the wretched things. It's hiding behind the tree. And I want to try something to do with the translocators. Now, I have amended, as you may know, one of the translocators by Pendle, in that we had rather a grim surround. It was andesite and it was sort of just blocks. So I've changed this up to make it out of acacia slabs and sandstone. It's got a light outside, it's got a light in here, the door is open of course to let the drifters out. It says TL chain to spawn, welcome to Pendle. So basically what I want to do is, if you look at this on a map, all it will show is a pretty little house. It won't show it's a translocator. Now obviously if you're in Pendle, you can see the building, you can see it's a translocator. But what I want to do is to go down here, which is a very, very deep translocator. I want to amend the translocator entrance, not just now, but eventually down here. I've decided that the translocators are just so hard to find. Now, I'm always getting lost, as you know. And the thing is, I know, hang on. Yeah, I know that, oh, I don't want to go up there. Shut the door, guys. I know that there are translocators, but you can't find them unless you know where the translocators are. You just can't find them. So I'm going to have a little go at making translocators that people can actually see and identify. Now I brought some, I don't want the path half slabs with me. I want, oh gosh, I've got the disappearing inventory if I'm not careful. I want these basalt half slabs, which I brought with me. And I want to make sure they go only horizontal. Only horizontal, that's right, that's what we want. Okay. These should show up in this area. That's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Is that in line? I don't think it is. Alright, let's come up here. There you are, you see I wasn't counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 8. Does that look right to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks all right. Okay, now let's try the other slabs I brought with me. And we want these only horizontal. I'm hoping that claystone will show up against this. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. A little pattern here. And then we've got, that will go straight down there. Good. I mean, this was only a rough marking out. And that was 1, 2, 3. Haha. T. And then we would want, that's it, 1, I can't get to that. It takes a lot of stone, but it'd be worth it, won't it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. TL. I've seen other people draw things. So if I basalt cobblestone slab, perfect. There we go. And they're not horizontal. We want these only horizontal, please. Right, let's get rid of that one. Now, in order to, I can't see this because of the I've already got this marked, but if I just delete that, all right, and then you look, you can see it actually says TL. It's not the most perfect of printing, but anyone looking from above ought to be able to see that that's a translocator home. So let me put my marking back. I can't see TL, but that's absolutely fine as far as I'm concerned. We can go over here and yeah, the printing is not the best, guys. Yeah, it could be better, but as a way of marking this, I don't think that's bad. I've got a shovel here. Let's take down some of this spare. Soil that I've got hanging around where I was marking stuff out. Yeah. Now we would like, I think, to put something a bit better here, but I'm not sure I've got enough. The middle one is the one I'm very, very interested in, because I'm going to put a notice on here. Right, come up here, yeah. That's it. Now I have brought a sign with me, so I can put it on here, and I've also brought some limestone. There we go. And let's have a look at that. So TL to Pendle. Excellent. Now, what I'm going to put underneath it is minus 420, whoops, 1500. Then people know who they're going to, which is Pendle, and basically where it is. So that if you're trying to find your way around the server, you can find that, and that looks pretty good to me. Okay, now somebody has taken out a load of sand and chalk here, so I am going to take some blocks and I'm going to work my way around, because if you look at the map here, there is a trader here. I want to work round here to this trader and then down to this translocator, and we'll see where we get to. Well guys, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Now I need to come back and do the roof to this translocator, but here I've already put TL to the north to Pendle at those coordinates, and this TL with a capital H, unfortunately, towards Spawn and the Great Tunnel. So that will lead you to the Spawn area. I have completed this road. It's not the most perfect road, and I have gone over the top to stop endless digging up. Right, there we go, and we've skirted around that lovely dell. It goes past the trader, and then it goes along here. Oh, look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Stop admiring the scenery. Round up here, and where I've seen berry bushes, I've just moved them close to the road. Oh gosh, raccoon, you're the one that's eating the berry bushes, I know. So we come along this way, and then you come to this one, which is actually a housing, and this says TL to Pendle, so that people know where they're going. Why not? Okay guys, I think I'm almost there on having 3 translocators marked. So our route now from Pendle to up towards Pyromancers, actually, which is towards the end of the great tunnel that has just been built. But if we go along here, so Pendle is fairly well lit in comparison to a lot of places, but you can run around here. So this is clearly marked TL chain to spawn, which it is. Welcome to Pendle. So when you come up here, you know where you are. We go down here, and I've actually amended this because it was very, very confusing and dangerous. I mean, it's bad enough having the ladder go straight through empty space, but when you got to here, you had to go down, across and round. I'm just picking up this block. But here, all right, that's better. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you can come out here to the TL. That needs perhaps a bit better marking, and then that's a much better entrance to it once we get used to it. Okay, now we're in the one that you saw me do earlier, which is the one that looks pretty good. It's in the middle of a sandy desert. I don't know if anyone goes through this area at all. It's west minus 5561, and then it's 122. So who knows? But it's there nonetheless. And again, if you're lost or you can't find your way home, hopefully if you can see a friendly translocator, that would be good. So this one, there you are, TL to Pendle, shows you where you've got to. And then over here, I put this road down. It's not the best of roads, it's not the worst of roads, but it shows clearly where you have to go. And again, if I'm trying to find my way around, as I often do this way, it's quite useful to have this road marked. Now this TL now has a roof and is marked, and it says here TL to north to Pendle, and it tells you where we are. This TL towards Spawn and the Great Tunnel, right? And we go down here. I just have a couple of blocks to do on the next TL, and that one was very, very difficult to find. It's the sort of place people do wander from Spawn. I know that you know, people coming to see us often find themselves out in the middle of nowhere, and this would be quite a useful one. So we jump into this one. Yeah, and this one really is absolutely out in the boonies. There are abandoned places near here. Zaldarian is nowhere near here. It's Pyromancer used to live here. He's not playing at the moment. So this is quite an abandoned area. So what I've done is I've marked it. TL route to Pendle, 2 TLs. And then if we come around the back here, I've just got a couple of blocks I was missing. Okay, let's get my claystone cobble, which is what I've been using here. That's it. So that TL, if you're in the middle of nowhere and you pull up your map, you can see where it is. I've also put some berry bushes here. It's not too close, actually. You might get away with not having raccoons. So there's berry bushes there as well. And that instantly becomes much, much more approachable. So that's 3 TLs that are marked as being TLs. And people build all sorts of fancy buildings. But believe me, guys, if you're in the middle of nowhere, oops, even though they're not the best formed of letters, something that you can see on your map that says TL is pretty helpful, because you know if someone's put that up, it might lead to civilization. So this is for all the lost souls like me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like. Bye bye.